What's up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's fight page. And I'm giving you the boxing news, kid. You know, before I start off, I just want to say that my channel is not tolerating any fanboyism whatsoever. So if your ass hurts because I speak upon your fighter and you're so biased, you know what I mean, to the fact that you're going to go and tell people the opposite of what they've stated more than 4 times, then you're a fucking fanboy and I'm cutting you off and kicking you and blocking you out of my fucking page. Because a fanboy has nothing to do with the sport of boxing, nor does he have to do with anything that has to do with debates. You feel what I'm saying? It's like this Mayweather shit all over again for fucking Ward. I'm gonna speak my position on this video right now, just like I did on the No Show Ward video, that 4 fucking people didn't like, obviously because they either on some racial bias shit or they're just fanboys. But what y'all don't understand is, regardless of what Kathy Duva is lying about or whatever the fuck, a job is a job, son. You're supposed to show up. You're supposed to sell that fight. Whether it's in a fucking 4x4 room, whether it's in a fucking 1,500 square foot room, it doesn't matter. You come to sell that fight. And the reason why I have no faith in Ward, and I said this many videos back, so go into my motherfucking library before y'all go and open your mouth and be keyboard warriors and start typing, talk about you ain't tripping, but the first thing you do is trip. And then start insulting a brother like myself when I had no insult towards y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It is what it is. I call it like I see it. You don't like it? Kick rocks with motherfucking Herculean sandals on, nigga, and make sure they're fucking cylinders. Make sure they're blocks of cylinders that you kicking, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you can wake the fuck up from the pain that you're gonna get. Because to actually defend Ward, regardless if he let people know the day before, to not show up to a press conference. This is where I stopped liking Ward. When he got hurt the first time and didn't let any of us Ward fans, I used to be a Ward fan, I'm not anymore. He's got a lot to prove to me. You know what I'm saying? He never even, I have an injury. And there were 2 injuries because there were 2 fights he pulled the fuck out of that we were expecting him to fight in. Remember that? Remember that shit? But all of a sudden you guys get amnesia when it comes to your fucking fighters. You get amnesia when it comes to your fighters. And then you try to come to the rescue because they're not looking too good. Well, you're going to have to fucking eat it. If not, then you're labeled a fanboy. That's it. You're just a straight fucking fanboy. No matter if you're a fucking uploader, no matter if you're a fucking follower, a subscriber, it doesn't matter. If you fanboy out on your fighter without telling the truth on them or their fuckery, then you're a fanboy. That's it. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Ward didn't show up to a press conference. He didn't show up to work. It doesn't matter what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't do that. And as a fan, I drew my own conclusion. Just like other fans are drawing their own conclusions. It has nothing to do with Duva. It has a lot to do with a motherfucker that don't show. Then you let Duva know, but you don't let the fans know. So the way we found out, all of a sudden now, oh, Duva knew. But well, to tell you the truth, if I knew, we selling a fight, right? I'm still gonna say, well, he ain't show up. What's going on? Because in reality, what the fuck is going on? You don't like press conferences? So to me, yeah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what any of you motherfuckers think. Because at the end of the day, I'm always right. So I'm thinking Ward is looking for a fucking easy way out. Not out the fight, but I'm talking about some Mayweather tactic. You know what I'm saying? Fighting in Oakland only and just wanting this and wanting that. You feel what I'm saying? Do you guys really think that he deserves to be on the fucking A side when he fights Kovalev? If your answer is yes, you're an asinine motherfucker, son. You're a biased, straight fucking asshole if you think so. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, people are just gonna get fucking blocked and cut the fuck off if you come to me with that fanboy shit. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to show up to your job. You're supposed to show up to a fucking press conference. So now, this was what they sold us? This was what Ward sold y'all, Ward fans? Him not coming to a fucking press conference? It is what it is. Let's get down to boxing news. Gabriel Rosado has come out in an interview and he has said that Billy Joe is ducking him and he needs to sign the contract. And I fucking agree, Billy Joe. See, then Billy Joe went on and actually ranted on Twitter on Dan Raphael after Dan Raphael pulled this fucking card and told him, you're ducking, first you ducked GGG, now you're ducking all his victims. The only thing fucking Billy Joe had to come back and say was something very disrespectful and stupid. Bend your mother over and all this other stupid shit. See, this is why I say, fuck you, Billy Saunders. You ain't a real fucking champ. You know what I'm saying? You're a shame to fucking overseas boxing. You know what I'm saying? To UK boxing, you're a fucking shame. You're a fucking shame. You feel what I'm saying? Now go on an interview and try to do what you did to 78 Sports to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Call J.Cotto out, Billy Joe. I dare you. I dare you. Because you're a fucking coward. You have a strap that you just have around your fucking waist that you're just holding for what? Endorsements? To look pretty, you fucking Barbie doll? Is that what you're fucking doing? Because there's no other explanation. You just want to hold that title for a long period of time. There is a record for that, yes. But now what's up with the fucking defenses, you fucking sissy? Fuck you, man. Straight up. Had enough of your shit. Dave Lemieux, you know what I'm saying, versus Curtis Stevens on October 22nd. I say it's a great match, and people have to understand that Lemieux is no slouch. You know what I'm saying? And I only speak of Lemieux on that behalf, on that part, simply because I've been hearing a lot of people saying Lemieux can't fight. Lemieux is no joke, son, in the middleweight right now. And Curtis Stevens is no joke as well. And these two are going to get it on. I'm expecting something very pretty in this fight. You know what I mean? Dylan White has called out Antonio Tarver. And Antonio Tarver accepted the match. No date is set yet, but hopefully Tarver gets what he wants. And personally, I say, after that fight, if you win, you're going to have to continue to fight harder in order for you to get a strap around your fucking waist. There's no ifs, ands, buts, maybes about it. You're going to have to fight hard again, Tarver. You know there are levels to this shit. You're going to have to fight hard. You just because your name, you don't have an emeritus status. You don't have emeritus status. You don't. You don't have emeritus status for you to come back, fight for a fucking championship. You know what I'm saying? Right off the bat. You don't have that. You haven't been in the ring for a long time. Plus, you tested positive. You know what I'm saying? So, so you can't just come out here and bash all the fans because the fans are telling you exactly what the fuck it is. You just can't do that. If the fans say you're a fucking lying, cheating scumbag, you're a lying, cheating scumbag. You did get caught twice dirty, right? You got caught twice. So it is what it is. Eat it. Move on. Live up to it. Do what you gotta do. Don't fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you have to do in order for you to get your title shot. But as far as I'm concerned and every other fucking fight fan is concerned, you are going to have to get your fucking title shot the hard way like everyone else is doing. Unless you sign an Al Heyman, maybe he'll skip you up in front of the line. Who knows? You know what I mean? It takes a real man to fucking know what the fuck he's doing. And that's basically it. You know, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about movements here on YouTube as well. Don't forget two things. One, make it work. And two, thank your boy J.Cotto. Hashtag come back to boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Don't forget to do those two things. Now, Kell Brook weighed in at a whopping 176 pounds within 4 weeks left towards the fight. And he's has to be headed to 160. Now, this will be vigorous for him. Okay, this will be some vigorous training. I know that the muscle, okay, might bring power, but not in all cases. Okay, you know, if he doesn't do it properly, what's going to happen is he will have a lot of water weight to deal with that night of the fight, and he's going to have a hard time, man. But good luck to Kell Brook on that GGG fight. A lot of people think that Kell Brook, because he handled Sean Porter, is going to handle Gennady Golovkin, but Sean Porter and Gennady Golovkin are two different types of animals, so you know what I mean? Now this one I'm a bit happy about because it's pretty cool. Miguel Cotto versus Timothy Bradley is being talked about. Now if this match is made, expect a shootout, fight fans, because Miguel Cotto comes to fight and Timothy Bradley comes to fight. And Timothy Bradley has those hands and Miguel Cotto has those hands. So it's going to be the battle of seasoned vets. And this is great. And I hope they make that fight. Now, on some sad news, Marcos Chinos Maidana has officially retired, folks. And I will say this. It's way too early for you, Chino. Way too early. But, thank you for your service in boxing. Thank you for the service within the sport. And have a great retirement and a great life, man. And we hope to see you once in a while in the boxing world. And thank God that Mikey Garcia is not signed to Mayweather Promotions. He announced that just yesterday, courtesy of Setback News, and that, you know, it is what it is, you know. El Diamante, Felix Verdejo, of course, if you guys didn't know, he was in a motorcycle accident, and, you know, he's recovering very well, he's feeling a bit better, and all I have to say is get better. Felix Verdejo, I'm very, very, very saddened about this, because the kid is nice. He's a prospect, and he's gone beyond the levels of prospect in the last 2 fights, and he has a great future ahead of him. And just basically, Puerto Rico right now needs a real star, a real Puerto Rican fighter, and Felix Verdejo is basically it. It's going to happen. I just wish you well, and so does Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia said he was going to go visit him and shit. You know, that's great. Other fighters as well, please show your support for Felix Verdejo, definitely. Now, finally, Wilder says that he plans to wear Everlast Powerlock gloves when he returns, and I just gotta say this. I had stated this. He has to wear the orthopedic gloves now, just like Floyd. I said this. This is the inevitable. The man's gonna have problems with his hand, and that's just basically it, man. What's happening with Wilder? You know, when he comes back, I expect him to be even more protected. Otherwise than that, fight fans, my name is J.Cotto. Thanks for joining my fight page. Stay vigilant. God bless. And remember, fanboys, being a fanboy is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Be a boxing fan. If your fighter is performing some type of fuckery, call him out on it. It makes him a better fighter if you do. Peace.